Oh, okay. So my name is Juan Ramirez. I'm a student at Notre Dame, and I work with Claudia Polini and Bernd Ulrich. And so some of the problems that I like to think about are really just syzygies on syzygies of ideals and syzygies of powers of those ideals. So I'm really interested in like the Riesz algebra of an ideal and also questions about the Riesz algebra of an ideal. And I also like to think about linkage theory. So one of the most recent things that I've been thinking about is Riesz algebras of monomial ideals. So really, the way this started is that if you just pick your favorite monomial ideal, um, this could be like an edge ideal or a matroidal ideal. People are interested in these kinds of things, also monomial complete intersections, almost complete intersections. And so usually you get a presentation of these ideals, and it turns out that like your presentation corresponds to your linear equations of your Riesz algebra. And so the question is, can you get more information from that just presentation? And so it turns out that you can. And so these are one of the things that I've been working on is what kinds of information you can get. So one of the things that I've been thinking about is starting with your presentation ideal, you get your linear equations directly from that. And then how do I get more equations, so more of my defining equations? And the way I can do that is just pick any of your two so any of your two linear equations, I can get all of my quadratic equations from this. And then how do I get equations of higher degree? So my cubic equations come directly from comparing quadratic equations to linear equations. And so doing this process and iterating through it, you can actually get all of your defining equations for any monomial ideal. So you can also extend this to like not always do you have your presentation matrix. Sometimes you only have like linearly presented monomial ideals, so you only know the degrees of your presentation, and you can study like toric ideals of these through looking at your Riesz algebra, right? So you know what your linear equations look like, and then you should be able to get some information about your quadratic equations doing this way. And so, yeah, those are the kinds of things that I think about.